For more on this, Thierry Bayle joins me from London. He's the founder and owner of consultancy firm Global Fashion Management. Thierry, thank you for your time. Well, we all know diamonds are a girl's best friend, but why is Tiffany's such an attractive acquisition for Lvmh?
Thank you very much for having me on board today. When I look at this opportunity, I mean, obviously, if you have a growth strategy, mergers and acquisition is certainly the fastest way for you to reach your goals. And I think for Lvmh today, to bring Tiffany inside the group, increasing by 10% their overall sales worldwide, is an opportunity certainly to strengthen, their jewelry and high-end jewelry, because today they're not so strong in that. On the other hand, by buying over Tiffany, they really have an opportunity to grow and to grow really big. For your listeners to know, around only 7% of Tiffany is done outside the jewelry business. So there's a real growth opportunity in watches, in home, in gifts that Lvmh can certainly develop. And we know they're very strong in being able to provide the people, the processes, to get there. And I think there's also a big opportunity for Tiffany's to also build up the foreign business tremendously. In Asia, where they're already currently growing a big way by over 20-25% in numbers of stores. But also, if they're changing maybe their product mix, I think they could have an opportunity also, throughout the Middle East. So I think there is opportunity to grow for Lvmh.
You mentioned there it wanting to boost its presence in this luxury jewellery market. When the company bought Bulgari a couple of years ago, it really did a massive shake-up of that brand and has turned it into something very profitable. What can we expect from these new owners for Tiffany? Because it's been struggling recently.
Correct. They had to, to reposition themselves. I think their interest is certainly to maybe bring it much more luxury, so bring it up in terms of price point. Certainly, they've started, expanding in men's and maybe growing in that market. Certainly, we talked about, the Middle East, which would have a different product proposition, because you know that in this part of the world, the products may have to be more, I would say, bling. So that is an element that, if they're willing to expand. And then there's still, the real strength of the Asian market, which is also here open for Tiffany's. So for me, these are the opportunities of tomorrow that they can have. And that's why most probably they were happy to pay a little extra compared to the price they bought Bulgari.
Thierry, what about for the young millennial sort of spenders? A few analysts have been saying that Tiffany's is being seen as a bit of a fuddy-duddy brand, something that your mother would shop at, but they really want to target these young millennials. How important is that going to be for Lvmh as they try and re-strategize their branding?
I think you're having a very, very good point. That is correct. Tiffany definitely today is not as strong as it could be when it comes to approaching the millennials, as well as building a much stronger online business. And, to do the opportunity and discuss what Lvmh has been doing also with Rihanna and the Fenty brand they've developed from scratch, that is a very unique opportunity. You realize that they've been able to take a celebrity and basically build in a year, a $600 million business. So I think they've got the power, to also make Tiffany be more adored and followed by those millennials, and certainly boost as well the online business.
It's going to be very interesting to watch how the brand evolves going forward. Thierry Bayle, thank you very much for your time joining us live from London.